Daniel Madsen.
Unlock the car door.
No.
You're not going anywhere until we talk to you further, so...
Am I being detained?
At this point, yeah, you're being detained.
For what? Am I suspected of having committed a crime?
Put your clothes on if you're not dressed, and unlock the door. If you do not follow the instructions, you will be arrested. At this point, you will not be.
This is my passport right here. Here. Where are my pants?
Yeah.
I just showed you my ID. I just showed you my passport. Daniel
Down the
Madsen.
window.
Daniel Madsen, January 6, 1984. This is my passport. I'm looking for my driver's license too, if you'd like to see that as well.
Listen to me. If I ask you more than one more time, when we get you out of the car, and we will, you're going to be arrested if you don't open the door.
Well, I shall certainly not resist arrest if you arrest me.
If you what?
I shall certainly not resist arrest because that would be a crime, and
You go that far.
I'm not committing a crime.
Your credentials and have you open the door.
I just showed you my passport. Right here, look.
This is the last time I'll knock the door.
Daniel Madsen, January 6, 1984, see?
Unlock the door. Passport's not a driver's license, sir.
Okay, like I said, let me find my driver's license. It's in my pocket. Here, my driver's license.
What's that? Unlock the door at this point.
Here.
Unlock the door.
See my driver's license?
You're not going anywhere.
Am I suspected of having committed a crime?
For about the 15th time, I'm asking you politely, please unlock the door.
I'll leave it right there so he could see it if he needs to see it.
What are you doing here outside of this yourself?
I'm sleeping.
I don't have one. Yeah, Chris. So why is it you won't open the door? Yeah, I believe so.
Hello,
You
sir.
understand me?
Yes.
That's not good enough by law.
That's my driver's license.
It's not good enough by law.
Well, that's my driver's license.
So,
Right here.
you gonna come out of the car? You gonna put the window down?
No.
What's that? And
No.
why not, Daniel?
What crime am I suspected of having committed?
Well, the problem is you're at a place where they call for a suspicious vehicle, and you're not supposed to be on this property unless you have reason to be here. It's a state agency here.
Am I free to go?
No, because we're here doing an investigation right now.
Okay.
You a sovereign citizen?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know? Do you believe in government?
Do I believe in government?
Yes.
Because government's very real.
Okay. All right. Well, Daniel, you gonna open the put the window down or open the door for us? Because by law and by order of the prosecutor's office, I do not have to talk through glass. So I'm gonna ask you one more time. You can put the window down, or your window's gonna be broken.
Well, you'll do whatever you want. I certainly will not resist.
You will not?
No.
Good. You're under arrest then. What's up?
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself again?
My name's Daniel Madsen.
Okay, Daniel. And so I watched this video of you, and I noticed you appeared to be just sleeping in your car. And why don't you go ahead and tell us what happened?
Well, what happened was, the night before this incident, what was going on was the following day, on this particular day that this false arrest occurred, I had to go to the DMV in Washington, New Jersey. In New Jersey, that's the Driver and Motor Vehicle Center, and so I had to go get a New Jersey ID.
Okay.
And so I had to go to the DMV in Washington to get my ID. And so now I like to make the most efficient use of my time. I don't like to waste time. You only got one life, so I want to get as much done as possible.
Absolutely.
And also another thing is that my lifestyle is that I live in my minivan. I'm not like. It's my lifestyle. I live in my minivan. I choose to live this way. And so I can really go anywhere and sleep anywhere because I have a bed in my minivan.
Absolutely.
So I figured I would just go to the DMV the night before and just sleep there. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm at the DMV, and I can go and I can wake right up and go in and get this ID that I need and continue going about my day. So I went to the DMV, and when I went to the DMV the night before, I noticed that the parking lot was just deserted. There was nobody there.
Uh-huh.
And, because of my lifestyle, I've noticed a trend that, it's not all that uncommon that the police will see my minivan in the middle of a parking lot with no other cars and see that it's been there for a while and want to come investigate and be like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? And they're all right, hey, and normally they'll be like, let me see your ID. What are you doing here? I'm just sleeping, yada yada. They're like, oh, okay, well, I guess no crime is being committed. See you later. And they just leave me alone. But nevertheless, I try to avoid those situations because, nothing good can come of it. So if I can help it, I'll try to avoid police attention.
Absolutely.
And the parking lot was deserted. So it looked, I was like, but right across the street from that parking lot was another parking lot that had a whole bunch of cars in it. So I was like, I'll go park in that parking lot with all those other cars so I can kind of blend in. I'll just sleep there.
Okay.
So that's what I did.
And
That's what I did.
what agency was that parking lot?
Well, I found out from the police officers the following morning I found out what it was. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. It was just a parking lot with cars. Right?
Sure.
But then in the morning, as you can see on the video, the police were telling me, I'm not sure if it was in the video or if they said that before I started recording, or it turns out that it was Department of Family Services, DIFAS, the DIFAS building, I guess.
Okay.
Apparently it was a DIFAS building, is what I learned from this police encounter. They informed me that it's a DIFAS parking lot. I was like, I don't know. I didn't know what it was.
What? Okay, DIFAS. How do you spell that?
DIFAS is an acronym.
Oh, gotcha. Department of Family Services, DIFAS. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the New Jersey thing where the people that investigate, child abuse and stuff, and potentially take people's children.
Sure.
They think are being abused, or
Okay. So go ahead and continue.
Yeah, no. So I was sleeping. I was just kind of waking up because I was just kind of waking up. I was just stirring out of my sleep, and I was on the phone actually with a friend of mine, and I was just laying in bed. Just talking.
About what time was this?
It was 10:40. It was exactly 10:40 because I looked after the incident on my call, because I had only been on the phone for like a minute or two before the cop walked up to my car. And when the cop walked up to my car, he didn't knock or say anything. He just tried to gain entry to my car. He just tried to open my car door.
Wow.
It was locked. He just tried to gain entry to my car, and it was immediately, like, he was just confrontational, like in a combative type of demeanor to him that he already had his mind made up how he was going to treat me, and it wasn't good.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Sure.
And he was like, open the door. He was like, open the door. I'm like, what the heck? What's going on, bro? If you're talking to me like that, I don't think I'm going to open the door. What is going on, bro?
Right.
What's going on? I'm laying here. What's going on, bro? And that's when I turned the camera on.
Okay.
And they said what the police said. I mean, you never know. I mean, half the things they say to you are lies anyway. But what they said was that somebody from the DIFAS building called the police because of a suspicious vehicle, which I kind of maybe tend to believe that.
Right. Probably some employee going in to work or something noticed you sleeping in the car and took offense to that for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. Yeah, they just came up to me and decided they were gonna violate my rights and just do whatever they. I was just laying in my bed. I was laying in bed talking to a friend of mine.
Sure. So then we saw what happened during the video. Why don't you tell us what happened after they pulled you out and the video ended?
Well, after they pulled me, when the video ended, they said you're under arrest, and I turned the phone off, and they pulled me out of the car. They manhandled me a little bit, and they they kind of borderline slammed me against the side of my car.
Right.
And I was like, gee, what are you doing to me, bro? I'm not resisting in any way, shape, or form. Why are you throwing me against the car? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm not going to resist. Resisting arrest is a crime, regardless of whether the arrest is lawful or not. So I'm not putting myself in any further. I'm not breaking the law here. I don't know
Right. Typically, what they want to do is kind of rough you up a little bit to teach you a lesson about standing up for your rights and not giving them up when they demand you to do so immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so continue.
And then they put me in the back of the police car and took me to the police station and asked me this absurd questions like, "Are you on drugs?" I'm like, "No." Just basically just asking me a bunch of questions to try to get me to incriminate myself.
Now, did Did they give you your Miranda rights before they started questioning you there in the police station?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I don't even remember.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Okay. Did they take you into one of those little? Did they take you into one of those little interrogation rooms, or?
No, they handcuffed me to a bench.
Oh, okay. They just interrogated you there on the bench, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long did they keep you in there? Did you have to bail out, or?
No, they didn't. They didn't make me post any bail or anything. They kept me there for about, I don't know, half an hour.
Okay.
And
then
let me go.
You said they charged you with 4 different things. What were those 4 things again?
There was 4 different charges: obstruction of justice, hindering apprehension, disorderly conduct, and a local ordinance called maintaining a nuisance.
Okay. And have you gone to court for these yet, or do you have an upcoming court dates, or what's going on with this right now?
I went to the one court date that they gave me. I pled not guilty, and of course they wanted, like they commonly do. They brought me into the prosecutor's office. The prosecutor was going to cut me a deal.
Right. We're going to do you a favor and let you plead guilty to something you didn't do, and we'll stop beating up on you. Right.
Exactly. And then I was in there and I told the guy and I was like, I told him I didn't do any of this stuff. And then he got like really cocky with me, and he was like, oh, let me guess, you're the victim. And I was like, yes.
Okay.
And I made it abundantly clear to him. I'm like, no, I'm not pleading guilty to anything.
Good for you.
I don't care how much you try to intimidate me. I'm not pleading guilty to any of it.
Great.
You could sit here and tell me if I don't plead guilty, you'll send me to jail for a year. I don't care. No.
Right.
And and so I don't know. I told him, I was like, oh, yes, I am the victim.
Right.
And he was like, whatever, just get out of my office.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. And then I don't know. I guess the officer was not there. None of the officers. It was like, by the time they arrested me, there was like 8 of them there.
8 of them, huh? Okay.
But anyway, then they're giving me a new court date. I'm not sure when is the new court date yet, but it's going to be relatively soon.
Okay.
And,
when was this first court date that you just went to?
when was it? I don't know. It must have been beginning of May. I don't even remember exactly when it was.
Okay. But then how are you supposed to get notified of when your next court date is? If
I don't receive anything in the mail, I'm just going to call them. I'm going to call them tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, because I've seen these guys in the past that they'll claim they sent you something, and then you didn't show up, and then they put a warrant for your arrest, and then they really screw with you. So I would definitely check in with that, and once you find out, if you could let me know, that way I could kind of follow along and see how things progress. Have you requested a public defender on this, or is this something? Is this something that
I'm not.
You're not.
I didn't request a public defender.
Did they ask you if you needed a public defender?
I don't recall. But I haven't ever had good experiences with public defenders.
I hear you.
They do the same thing.
Okay,
they basically do the same thing that the prosecutor does. It's just like, just plead guilty, so I don't got to do any work.
Right.
I'm going to go to jail if you don't plead guilty.
Right. So you're going to do this pro se then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, realistically, it doesn't look like, from my point of view, that you have much to worry about, because I'll do a little more investigating, but it doesn't look like the elements of the crimes here they're going to be able to prove against you. And I'll tell you what we typically see in these kind of cases. Typically, what they'll do is they'll string you out. You know, they give you your next court date, and you show up, and then they hem and haw, and they're not ready, and then they'll put it out for another court date and another court date. And then when it finally gets down to the time where they're going to do a jury trial, and I would demand a jury trial if I was you. Once it gets down to the fact that the day of the trial, that's usually when the prosecutor will come in and go, we're dropping all the charges. Yeah, just get out of here. You know, that's typically what I've seen here in the past. So, okay. Is there anything else you want to add, or anything else you want to say to my viewers here, or anything?
Wow. Stand up for your rights.
Absolutely.